What's cooking good looking? It's the leader of the losers here, the lackadaisically likable Lord Lapis. I've recently been getting into the theory side of the One Piece Reddit community, and last week I came across a pretty funny but honestly possible theory that could happen to the most powerful character in the entire series, not Emu, not Joy Boy or Nika or anything like that. Of course, I'm talking about the only character to be so strong that Lord Emu himself refused to fight him. Yup, that's right. Buggy the Clown, the genius jester. Basically, the theory is that Buggy the Clown will eventually become the Pirate King. No script today, no real editing. I'm still figuring out how to do these long form videos, so let's just drop that intro. Okay, so the theory goes that Buggy the Clown has done nothing but fail upward. From the time he was a kid till an adult, he's done nothing but fail in extraordinary ways. And that eventually, he's going to just continue failing until he becomes the Pirate King. Alright, so I guess the best way to do this is to just off the cuff list off all the ways that this genius moron Buggy has failed up and up and up, landing him closer to the One Piece than most people in the series. We don't really know the way he became a crew member of the Pirate King, but the affiliation with Gold Roger will come in handy almost 30 years later. When we meet Buggy, he gets into some early One Piece shenanigans and becomes a reoccurring villain, if you can call him that. Through some roundabout things, he ends up having his devil fruit used against him and loses about 90% of his body parts. And here we see the trend of him failing upwards start. This tiny version of Buggy sailed around the East Blue randomly until he was found by his crew again, randomly, and was able to get his body back as well as a new ally in Alvida. They all meet up with the Straw Hats in Logtown and are captured by Captain Smoker. He manages to escape this situation with his crew and make a friendship with Fire Fist Ace, all to just get caught by the Marines and sent to Impel Down because he raided a Marine base looking for Captain John's treasure. While in Impel Down, he attempts to break out and fails horribly, only to be saved by Luffy, who was coincidentally staging a breakout for his brother Fire Fist Ace. During all of this, the guards realize that Buggy is a former Pirate King member and assume that he staged the breakout. Oh, and he also manages to find the actual key to John's treasure because Luffy had it wrapped around his arm. Real quick guys, if you made it this far, drop a like and a sub. I'm getting closer and closer to 1,000 subscribers, but these long-term videos are still completely new to me. So let me know down in the comments if you like them or not. From Impel Down, everyone ends up at Marineford where Buggy fights Mihawk and a few others, being seen by the admirals and the top brass assisting Luffy. When everything went south and Buggy was running away, he was the one carrying Straw Hat to safety. Right place, right time. All these things made the world government recognize him as a warlord. Not bad for a perennial failure. From here, the warlord Buggy decides to open up a bounty hunting business. It does well initially until the giant pirates leave and they start hemorrhaging money. Buggy goes to Crocodile for a loan, of course, which he can't pay back. As if this wasn't bad enough, the Marines had abolished the 7 warlords and then started attacking Buggy on his home island. But because he's the luckiest character ever, Crocodile and Mihawk show up to collect the debt that Buggy owes. The Marines see this backup and assume that Buggy is summoning Mihawk and Crocodile, which we know is not true. And all of these things combined with the fact that he used to actually be on the Pirate King's crew, and he was issued a multi-billion berry bounty and the title of a Yonko. As of now, Buggy has literally failed his way all the way from the East Blue all the way up to being one of the 4 emperors. Now that he's a Yonko, the fans are theorizing that yes, Luffy will be the one to find the One Piece, but for some reason or another, the world will think that Buggy was the one who found it. Buggy would be happy for the title, and Luffy doesn't really care about titles at all. If finding the One Piece is what makes you the Pirate King, then Luffy will be the Pirate King in all but name. It's funny, after every single arc that goes by, this theory does seem more and more plausible. Like, okay, at the very least, Cross Guild is on track to make some kind of contact with the Straw Hats, yeah? Who knows? Maybe Buggy ends up on their ship for a few arcs like Caribou during Fishman Island. If you like this video, drop a like and a sub. I promise they'll be getting better day by day, week by week. Let me know down below if Buggy is actually Nika, not Luffy. Peace and love. Let's drop that outro.